How do you switch, like Joe Dispenza will say, like, how do you feel happy if you're sad? Well, you're practicing sad. So if you're practicing sad every day, now you got to practice happy every day. Because you become more familiar with yourself. And because I'm going through it, right? And I'm a human going through life at the same time. And I only meditate. I'm going on 5 years now, that it's so amazing for me to unfold that it works. And then I see like, oh, I got that. Oh, I'm getting to know myself better. Oh, I see those thoughts again. Oh, those thoughts came up again. It's really amazing to watch you learn yourself and watch, I had those same thoughts today. Oh, I had those same thoughts yesterday. Do I want those thoughts today? Okay, I'm gonna change those thoughts. Well, what does that look like? Do I just change them because I just had them, right? You gotta have those conversations with yourself to really like, what does it look like to change your thoughts? What does it look like to, instead of being like drudgery every day, how do you switch that out? How do you switch, like Joe Dispenza will say, like, how do you feel happy if you're sad? Well, you're practicing sad. So if you're practicing sad every day, now you gotta practice happy every day. Because whoever is sad every day or drudgery every day, it's something you're practicing because you're doing it. It just seems automatic, so it doesn't seem like you're the one doing it, but you are. You just got so good at doing it, you didn't realize it's separate from you. So the key when you meditate is to get so separate from that you choose. You're like, I have been in drudgery every day and I don't want to do that. So what could I do instead? Well, I'm gonna have to wake up and I'm gonna have to generate myself in a new way so that doesn't pop in. Like me, I used to be like you in the beginning of the year of, oh, I gotta get up. Oh, this is so terrible. I hated my mornings. Now it's only a little second and then it's over because, woo, I'm pouring sweat. It's over because I already know I'm gonna meditate. So now, and I used to be, oh, I have to meditate. Now I get like, I'm getting up, I meditate. So it doesn't happen so quick. It happens very gradual. But then when you see those little glimpses where you're like, wow, I used to hate to get up and meditate and now I love to get up and meditate. So you keep going. You want to have a carrot that pulls you forward. So search for the carrot that pulls you forward. So I focus on, Choli, you know you can do it. You've been doing it every day. Quitting is not an option. I tell myself all of those things when I'm like, today's the day you're quitting. Same with all my workouts, today's the day you're quitting. And then I go, if you quit today, you're going to quit plenty. So you're not quitting. Like quitting is not an option. So you have to have lines that you tell to yourself that you do not give yourself a back door. To quit, to not do your morning routine, to not take the bananas out of the fridge, or put the bananas in the fridge. What was it? What was the bananas in the fridge? Bananas in the freezer. But you don't want to give yourself an out. When you guys, you know, we do so much each week and then you have little assignments and then we go to the next week and then you have other assignments and there's so much you could do and add on. You can't like, oh, I did the gratitude last week and now I don't do that anymore. And granted, you don't have to do everything all the time, but you want kick-ass morning routines, right? The point of this whole thing is having kick-ass morning routines and night routines that serve you. So don't be like, oh, I did the gratitude last week and now you don't do it anymore. A gratitude practice, a meditation practice, your morning routines, your night routines, those are forever and always. You always want them to serve you. And if one day it didn't serve you, then you switch it up. You're not a tree and you're the boss of you and you want to make things work for you. So never get stuck in something where you're like, oh, now I have to do this. You don't have to do anything. You only want to do what works. If it doesn't work and you don't like it and it's drudgery, you either need to change what you're doing or you need to change your attitude around it or stay in drudgery. It's up to you. You get to choose that. Okay, so what's so amazing that this is the second to last one is like when I was a school teacher, I bet when you guys first started, you were all like, what are we doing here? How do we get this together? How are we going to get it together? I was like, what are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you? You can't even put bananas in the freezer. So, but I'm already well versed in this because I have 30 years of this. So when I was a school teacher, imagine I had the worst group because I taught in jails and lockdowns and I'd be like, what am I going to do with these kids? But I knew by the end of the year, they were going to be superstars. So this is not shocking for me, right? I'm already used to this. I stay the course, just like the guy said, thank God you didn't sell your Bitcoin. I stay the course. I don't give up on anyone, so it doesn't matter, even if I thought someone doesn't make it. But this is the time where you start pulling through and you're like, oh my God, he's so different, you're so different. This is all normal. And it's all normal that in the beginning, you were all like, how are we ever gonna get to the end? And the beautiful thing is whatever you thought you were gonna have at the end of the year, your $1 million or whatever it is, when you don't get what you said you were going to get, and you get so much out of who you become because of it. It doesn't really matter that you didn't get the $10 million. Of course, it would be nice to have the $10 million or whatever the number was, but you get who you become. And then like how you said, if I don't have the six pack in December, it's okay, because now I have the ways of being to get the six pack. And then that's all that matters. And like you become unrecognizable to yourself, which is so great. So then when you do something each day and you go, I just did that? Holy shit, I can't believe that just came out of my mouth. And then that's where motivation comes in. Then you get motivated. Then you're like, holy shit, I'm a badass. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. That's where the carrot comes. You're like, I did it yesterday, I could do it again. Oh, I talked to the guy, I told him I'm gonna do it again. And the fear becomes less and less because you know you can do it. Then you become like, if I could do that, then I can do this. If I did that, then right? So it's only up. You don't go back. It's only upward from here, because why would you ever go back to a place that you already knew you overcame?